going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Skills News Network. We've got a little bit of more stuff to cover this week. I hope as this goes, we're going to keep building and building and building, and that's going to be a lot of fun because hopefully these come out to be like 20-minute episodes at some point in time with a lot of information. So as long as we build slowly, it's still growth. Covering the scales and tails stuff side of things, today we have the episode with Mickey from 316 dropping this morning. So if you guys are watching this and haven't listened to that yet, go head over there. He doesn't do very many interviews, so it was very cool to talk to him and get to hear his stuff. We're going to be doing more episodes in the future. It is a long 3-hour episode, but there's a lot of good stories in it, a lot of good content, and it's well worth the listen in my opinion. We also have the zines will be, when you guys are watching this today, they will be showing up at my door today. They'll be available for sale tomorrow, July 9th, on the website snTmedia.com. I'll have it linked in the description so you guys can go check them out. But they'll be up on sale for Tuesday, and then Patreon guys will be able to get them today, Monday, and then they'll ship tomorrow. As well as moving forward, when you guys put in your order, say you put it in for Tuesday, I'll come home from work Tuesday night, I'll package it, and they will be out in the mail Wednesday afternoon for you guys. So kind of quote-unquote same-day shipping, next-day business shipping, so that's super cool. Don't have to do pre-orders anymore, and I hope that kind of helps people feel a little bit better rather than having their money tied up for 2, 3, 4 weeks without a physical product in their hand. Now it's just a regular drop, and it makes me feel a little bit better that way too. Done with the scales and tails stuff, on to what actually these videos are all about. So for bait drops, we have the Gracely Baits dropping Friday, July 12th on his site, dropping a bunch more shats. Those things sold out super fast last week, and he's been busting his tail for the last couple days to get more baits made for you guys. So check them out. They'll be on the site Friday. You'll have to check his Instagram. I'm not sure on a time. I'm sure it'll be like maybe 5 o'clock California time, but don't quote me on that. But I know Friday, July 12th is when they'll be on the site for sure. And Reckless Rodents right now has a pre-order open for his Wood JT, so check that out. Message him if you guys want in on that. And then he will also be doing a legitimate resin bait drop July 20th. It's a little bit of ways away, but he told me and I wanted to relay that to you guys so I don't forget that. So July 20th he'll have an actual drop, and he's got a pre-order open right now as well. And the long-awaited throwback Metro, if you guys aren't familiar, the Retro is the big one, the Metro is the small, quick, choppy one. So the Metro is slated to be released in July. Kyle on Throwback kind of gave us a little teaser saying that July will be the month they'll come out, so we've only got a couple more weeks in July. Keep your guys' eyes open for that. As well as Throwback has a couple baits on their site. I'm pretty sure it's all just flea shads and wake walkers. So go check those out if you guys haven't already. They're always loading up baits on the site. It's almost hard to miss them at this point in time. You got a pretty good chance of getting them. But the Metro, I'm super excited for that bait. I watched Marshall fish it in Minnesota, and I was like, that's a pretty cool bait. I know that it's going to catch fish. I know that it does catch fish. I watched Marshall hammer some fish on it. So when those become available, I'm definitely going to be trying to get myself one. One thing I kind of wanted to do every now and again when the chance comes up is I kind of wanted to spotlight a builder or two for doing cool stuff in the scene, unique stuff, so like what Toxic does with his tournaments and all that good stuff. But we're going to highlight Cave Town Baits and High Grade Fishing. Both these guys are making prototype soft glide baits. It's no secret. I made sure I texted them both. I made sure that it was good for me to talk about. They've posted it on their stories. But they're both making soft glide baits, which is super sweet. I'm really excited. They're both in the prototype stages. So that's hopefully here pretty soon. Within the next 4 months, we'll be able to get our hands on those on a US-made soft glide bait. Super awesome. So for the Cave Town baits, he sent me over some specs of the bait. So it'll be 6 3/4 inches long, 1.5 ounces. You'll be able to fish it on a 10-aught beast hook or a bottom rig treble hook. And his big selling point with this bait is kind of what he was telling me was that you're able to fish it on bottom with that beast hook, and it's not going to get snagged up. You're going to be able to bounce this glide, bottom bounce it. You're going to be able to fish it in places that a normal glide won't be able to get into, or really any bait outside of a soft bait would be able to get into. Grass mats, docks, cover, that sort of thing. So that'd be super cool. I'm really excited to see these guys give it a shot with soft glide baits. It's going to be so awesome to have an American bait that's quote unquote readily available for guys here. It's really cool. I'm super excited. I always talk about it was only a matter of time until guys started messing around with it, and I'm glad that it's starting to happen because, man, soft glide baits are a fun bait to fish if you guys have never experienced it. And Roe from Roe Innovations, I'm sure you guys are familiar, been on that episode a couple times. They've got 2 openings in the fall for bait refinement. So you can't hit them up asking them to make you a bait. They will take a bait that you've previously made, and they'll make it all clean for you, do all that good stuff if you're not good at carving. And don't message them on Instagram. Go through the website. They've got a whole prompt list on the website that you can fill out. They'll get in contact with you, And super easy process. Just go through their website. Do not blow up their DMs because that is not how it works. So a really cool meetup is actually happening this coming up weekend, July 13th at the Tackle Shack in Houston, Texas. 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Got a seminar, guys. You got Matty Wong, the Elite Pro. We've had him on the podcast before. Super cool guy, super knowledgeable, just a down-to-earth guy. I'd be really excited to see what he has to talk about on the seminar. And then you have Mr. Marshall, the homeless fisherman, will be giving his seminar debut there as well. I think Marshall is 10:30 to 11:30, and I think Maddie is 9:30 to 10:30. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what the times are. So showing up to the Tackle Shack for the event, if you buy a reel, any reel purchase gets free fluoro on the reel, so that's super cool deal. So buy 2 packs of Gary-Motos, get 1 free. So buy 2 packs of Senkos, get that 3rd one free, and those add up quick because they're like $8 a pack now. So getting a free one here and there is not too bad of a deal. And then also 20% off Strike King, Yum, and Crush City stuff. So that's saving you guys a lot of money. If you show up and you spend a couple $100, you're gonna be saving yourself some money, which is pretty badass of the guys over there. They're cutting some deals, and that's super awesome to see. Also, the Tackle Shack is doing something pretty cool outside of this meetup. They recently bought an old K truck. If you guys aren't familiar, it's one of those mini Japanese trucks. They're redoing it. They're getting it wrapped and stuff, getting it painted, whatever else they're doing. And the whole back of the bed is going to be enclosed, and it's going to be decked up with pegboards and stuff. And they're going to have a mobile pop-up shop. So they might drive it up from Houston up to Austin to Lady Bird, pop it up at a boat ramp and start slinging baits or whatever else it may be. So that's super cool. That's something that has never really been done before, and a mobile tackle shack is going to be awesome. I feel like that's going to be something that catches on really fast if they do it and guys enjoy it. Videos of the week, I talked about this last week, and actually this will probably be like an every other, maybe an every episode thing. I'm not too sure yet. But Geoffrey, Crazy Bass Fisherman on YouTube, posted a video interview with KZ. It's like a 13-minute interview of them just fishing, shooting the shit, having a good time, and Jeff's asking KZ questions and KZ's answering. Super fun video. It's kind of like a podcast, but it's not, because you're watching KZ fish. He's fishing some stuff from DRT that's not really released yet. And it's just a really cool, down-to-earth interview. Jeff speaks Japanese, so Jeff's kind of talking to KZ in Japanese, and it's a cool video. It's really fun to watch. It's entertaining. And then Scott from Bows and Arrows posted a calico fishing video from those kelp fields we talked about on the podcast a couple weeks ago. Man, does it look fun. On that Raid Slide 170, he's just cracking calico bass. You can just see all the waves and all the kelp around him. He's just bombing it out there and working it back, and he's whacking fish in the saltwater, swim bait fishing, but with the soft bait. Man, it looks like a lot of fun. It's a badass video. I'll have Jeff and Scott's videos, I think, playing like right here, just like a little thumbnail of them, so you guys go check them out. As always, that stuff will be in the description, so you guys can go check those videos out rather than just watching these couple second previews I have going here. And I think that's everything. A little bit of a longer episode than last week's. I'm really excited for that, and I hope it just continues to grow and grow. Oh, I almost forgot. The tournament, I had the 4th of July Scales and Tails tournament, and that went really good. I was really excited to see all the people that caught fish. I think like almost 17 or 18 people submitted fish. That's really awesome. So we had the winning weight going almost 14.5 pounds for 3 fish. Pretty good bag, especially for a 3-day tournament. I'd say that's pretty decent in my opinion. Second place finished just over 14 pounds, and third place finished just under 10.25 pounds. So super cool, free to enter. All my tournaments are going to be free to enter, and I'm just trying to get you guys to go out to fish and give you guys something to fish for. Go out and have fun when you fish and maybe win some stuff. So we're going to be doing that pretty frequently too. Hopefully I'm going to get some guys to donate some stuff here and there. Whether that's free baits or gift cards or whatever else it may be, merch. I just want to give back to you guys. So keep your eyes out on that. I'll always post it on the story. It's just the scale app. It's free to use. All you need to do is take a picture of your fish in the scale. Super easy. And it's free. You guys can win cool stuff, and you can fish against guys. Somebody texted me and asked, like, oh, are you scared of guys cheating? If guys cheat, then that just shows me what type of person they are. If they're cheating for a free magazine or a free bait, then I don't know, it's pretty desperate of them, and if they do get caught cheating, obviously they'll be removed and they'll be no longer able to participate in this sort of thing. So that's everything. That's the whole SNN wrap-up for the week of July 8th through the 13th. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next week.